Ellen McCauley of Pray It Up in Syracuse, New York. Now, this is one of the ideas that someone said they wanted me to talk about. They said, I want to eat healthy, but I can't afford it. Now, if you're going to Wegmans and you're in their organic section and you're trying to get everything, top notch, maybe I see what you're saying. Or if you think you have to eat filet mignon to be healthy. But you can get a lot of good foods. And one of the things I say is that $4.99 chicken at Costco. And one of the things that Bob and I do is we plan the menu, and whatever we eat on Sunday, we eat it on Tuesday. And whenever we eat on Saturday, we eat it on Monday. So everything we eat, we do 2 meals. And so, like if we have the green crock pot chili, the green green salsa crock pot chicken, we have it for 2 nights. And one of the things we made this week was ground turkey vegetable barley soup. And that sounds like, oh my gosh, it was so good. Because we put a little Rotels, those little zesty tomatoes in it. We use low sodium broth. I said to Bob, I could eat this every day. And so I got the recipe in next week's packet because it was so good. So you have to get things that are healthy, that are on your budget. So to save money, limit your junk food. If you're going out to lunch and dinner and going to Burger King and Arby's and all those places, save the money from that to get a chicken at Costco, okay? I'll tell you something. If you go to Burger King for a meal, I challenge you to get out of there under $4.99, okay? Also, alcohol, especially during Lent. We should be giving up alcohol during Lent. Drink lots of water, 8-ounce glasses a day. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about water later on. And remember that Lent is almsgiving, prayer, and fasting. We need to avoid eating many foods that are high in saturated fat. And here's the variety. Last week, Connie came in with some Indian food that she had made, and she gave Bob and I a sample, like mung vegetables, and Gina brought me a jar of curry. I mean, I've never had that stuff, ever. I've never had barley. My whole life, I've never had barley. Oh, maybe growing up we had beef barley soup in a can, but you can't count that. It doesn't count. That's so processed, but it's delicious. So we need to think outside that box, okay? And on hand in your pantry have beans and lentils. So if you have a salad, you can say, I'm going to have a quarter cup of black beans in my salad. I'm going to have a quarter cup of chickpeas in my salad. Brown rice. We have at least 10 bags of cauliflower rice in our freezer, because a bag really is like 2 servings, and we put it on the bottom and make a thicker beef barley soup and put that on top of the cauliflower rice. God bless you. The pasta, you should have whole wheat pasta, or you could even get chickpea pasta that tastes delicious. Also, you could have homemade soup. Don't be eating soup in a can. You know what it's called? MSG, or sodium in a can. Any canned soup is just processed, ultra-processed food. You should be eating fresh homemade soups, and they're not that hard to make, believe me. Fresh vegetables and fruit, all those things, especially in the summer if you go to the farmer's market. And guess what? The farmer's market's still in business. You can go there. This weekend, they're still selling things, and there's still, there's good apples. We bought Honeycrisp that were to die for, and I cut them up and eat them. I have different spices and dried herbs on hand to spice up your food. And when you're making a big meal, sometimes just freeze some of it and have it again. Also, you can make your own vegetable stock or chicken stock for your soups. And I'm going to have a recipe for that to show you how easy that is to make. Also, one-pot dishes. We love our one-pot dishes. We have a slow cooker. We have an Instapot. That Instapot, we throw in cabbage, ground turkey, tomatoes, and all of a sudden we have the most delicious food. We just call it the cabbage stuff. I'm like, you want to have the cabbage stuff? That's what we call it, and it's delicious. Also, this is huge. Limit your dining out. Now, I'm going out to dinner tomorrow night, but tomorrow's Friday, so I'm going to have fish. Am I going to have honker fried fish, everyone? No. No, I am not. You can get broiled fish. You can get beautiful, beautiful fish. I'm going to stop right there, Bobby.